Practice number 2. One of the most important practices that Ada Conde teaches is what she called writing out. What is a writing out? It is a physical process of writing a determined outcome, an outcome that you wish, on a piece of paper and describing emotions attached to that outcome. The underlying belief is that things that we attach emotion to tend to appear or tend to repeat. So, for example, if I tell myself, when I'm 30 or 40 or 50, I'm going to be rich. Notice that those words are very easy to say, and I felt little to no emotion when I said those words. That is incorrect practice, as Ada Conde would say. That is incorrect because if you do not attach an emotion to a statement, then that statement is basically just a bunch of sounds that have no impact on the universe. She teaches to take the same idea and now to attach emotion to that idea and then write out the emotions attached to the ideas, because emotions trigger the universe bringing you what your emotions require. For example, let's just say we'll take the same idea that I want to have financial independence when in 10 years. Let's just say 10 years for easier reference. Okay, so the process of writing it out, or the practice of writing it out, would be as follows. You take a piece of paper and then you imagine that you're now 30 and in 10 years it will be 40. You write down, I am 40 years old. So you write down as if those 10 years already happened. And the next statement is, I feel very satisfied with my last 10 years. I feel very happy that I was able to start the business that I always wanted, be able to support my family, to go on wonderful vacations that bring so much joy to my children, to be able to help my friends that fallen on hard times and be feeling very blessed to be in a position to live them when nobody else could. I feel overjoyed every morning when I wake up and look at a very pretty house with my favorite person and my children next to me, enjoying everything that they wanted and discussing wonderful plans that they have for that day, for that evening, for that week, or for that month, or for that year, and me knowing that I have the financial power to give them everything that they dream about without feeling restrained in any way. I feel elated when I'm able to go and make small purchases to my children without worrying about how it's going to affect my bank account. I feel great when I go to the store and I like a specific item and I just tell them, wrap it up. I feel amazing when I invite my friends for dinner and I cook them a dinner that they say they don't know how I could afford it. And it's not because I'm proud. I just feel that I am happy when I bring joy into the life of others. And being financially independent helps me to do that. So do you see how much this little conversation was filled with feelings that are attached to real people whom you love and enjoy? So the practice of writing things out means you can take a large goal, for example, financial independence, the one that I just described. Or you can take a small goal. So for example, you're going for a job interview. and at the job interview, you're really worried that you're not going to get the position, or that you're going to stumble and fumble and feel embarrassed. If you're going for a job interview, you can write out a good outcome for a job interview. So you just sit down and say, it's been 2 days since I had my job interview, and I have received a phone call from the manager saying that they would like to invite me for a second interview, or they would like me to fill out potential application for work, or they would like me to come back and speak to somebody else because my performance was outstanding. I feel great that I was very smooth during my questions and answers. I asked interesting questions. When they asked me questions, I did not hesitate. I gave them great examples. And I feel great that I felt at ease. I felt completely comfortable. Even when I did not know the answer, I felt completely comfortable saying, I'm not 100% sure, but this is what I would have tried, or something like that. Basically, you write out positive emotions associated with the outcome. And now I feel excited to tell my parents that the interview went well. I feel so happy to tell my boyfriend or my girlfriend that I think I'm going to get the position. I feel happy that I received a phone call saying that I got the position. I'm jumping with joy. I am hugging everybody whom I see. I am, overlooking over and over the offer letter, just enjoying every word of it. And I cannot wait to announce it on my Facebook. And now I cannot wait to announce it on my Instagram. And all my friends are sending me congratulations and hearts and all the cute little emojis on my social media. And that just makes me so happy. So that would be the process of writing out that specific outcome. Again, the key in each example is, number one, start by looking backwards as if a positive event already happened. 2, describe in detail the feelings that you're going to feel when the positive outcome have happened. 3, avoid speaking of anything negative and only focus on positive emotions. So for example, don't say in your write out, I'm worried about whether or not I can truly do the job. Just write about positive emotion. I hope it helps. If you need more examples, you can do the same thing for if you're trying to, secure attention of somebody whom you're really interested in from a romantic standpoint. You can write a positive outcome for that. If you are, expecting mom and you're worried about, how life is going to be once the child comes around, you can write an outcome for that. If you are starting a new hobby and you're not sure if you have the what it takes to get proficient in it, write an outcome in that. If you are making a life-changing decision, for example, you're deciding that you're going to quit a job that you hate and go into a field that you love, but you're not sure if it's going to be as successful for you as the previous field, write a positive outcome for that. I hope it helps.